Hey, Jalen, first I just wanted to ask you about, obviously, you guys aren't any strangers to 15-point deficits, but what was the message at halftime and kind of what was the key to turning around in the second half?
Just to stay calm, be comfortable. Like you said, we've been there plenty of times before, and there aren't any 15-point plays. So main thing was to just win every 4 minutes, and that's what we were able to do.
And I think kind of midway or late in the second half, you had a chance to hit some free throws you missed, and then you came back and hit the ones that counted. What's going through your mind when you know what the score is, the time, the momentum, and all those things, and you have a chance to kind of create some separation?
Just to execute, not worried about missed shots or any plays that we've made before. I think that was really good for us the second half. We just played thought free and just moved the ball and play with joy and energy instead of just worrying about mistakes we made before.
Was it fun? I mean, was it?
Oh yeah, that was one of the best crowds that's been this year for sure.
Jalen, Bill said the other day that holding serve at home is huge in the Big 12 race in general. After a game like this, do you have an appreciation for that, or is it still too early in the calendar to even be thinking about months ahead like that?
No, I mean, winning at home is definitely important. I mean, it sets the foundation for winning the Big 12, and we couldn't have done it without our crowd. I mean, they pumped energy. I think they were on their feet for almost the whole game. So I mean, it shows how much everyone cares, and you gotta win at home to win the conference.
Hey, Kevin, and then KJ, can you just talk about the block near the end of the game? Did you think it was it clean? Did you see it coming? And then KJ, can you just talk about your tip in and what you saw and how you were able to get up there and convert that?
Yeah, we was getting through the screens. He kind of came off like a little back screen, and I just got through and went up in time to block, and I thought it was a clean block.
Yeah, on the last play, we always run plays where I screen and roll out really fast, just like the Duke game. So it was kind of like that situation, and one pass to me, so I did a good finish and won the game there.
Kevin, you've mentioned heading back to Texas Tech before early this season. How does it feel now that you're actually a couple days away from that?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. To go back there and play against them. It's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be electric in there, and I know they're waiting for it. And it's the next game on the Big 12 schedule, so every night it's gonna be a battle, and I'm looking forward to it.
KJ, can you talk about what you did defensively? I know you matched up against a guy who's a 7-footer. How did you take that challenge and kind of deliver, especially in the second half?
Just help from usually like Kevin, Jalen, Dewan. They always dive on the post when he has it, but at the end of the game, we kind of went off of it because they were expecting to dive, so it kind of messed them up a little bit because they were anticipating divers, so that helped us a little bit just to keep them on their feet.
KJ, how comfortable are you with that little short jump shot in the lane? I know we've seen you roll all year, but you're starting to hit that too. Is that something you've been working on and they've been trying to work into this?
Yeah, of course. This really just my teammates telling me to shoot it. I've been focusing on it all the time during practice, and they've just been telling me to shoot it during games, and I tried it out, and it worked out good today.
It's night and day from the beginning of the season, right? I mean, first 5 games or so, you weren't even looking at that.
Yeah, it's easy to play when you don't have that much pressure on you. When you're Kevin or Jay Will, you have a lot of pressure on you, but I'm kind of playing over there with a free mind.
And Jalen, I wondered, the energy was so different for you guys in the second half, right out of the gate. Somebody sparked that. I know you had the halftime to talk about it, but I'm thinking about national championship game, and everybody said Juan kind of sparked that. Was there someone that did that tonight?
I think it was just kind of like a group effort this time. I think we all realized that they got out to a hot start. I think we made like 10 threes in the first half, so they could have went, like Coach said, could have went to 20 real quick or get it down to 10. And luckily, it was on our side. And I think we all just came together, check out the first half, and understand that we're at home. And 15 points may seem like a lot, but in the span of 20 minutes, it's not a lot.
KJ, you've put together 6 straight double-figure performances. What can you say about your form right now?
I'm just building up my confidence. This is a different level of basketball during the Big 12. And just practicing hard every day and just trusting my teammates to just see me when I'm wide open and them trusting me to give them the ball when it's wide open. So it's just confidence between each other.
Jalen, when Bryce has a big game like that, Kevin still blocked, what could have forced overtime. What did you think of Kevin's block?
I had full confidence in Kevin making a stop. I mean, we got to have one guy, guard somebody for game. He's the perfect guy to step up and make that play no matter what's going on. You see the confidence he had to make the stop and ice the game like that, and just shows the type of guy he is for us.
KJ, what do you think of him stepping up to block Bryce when Bryce had 23 points already?
That's really just what Kevin does. We always expect that of Kevin. He's one of the best defensive players on the team. So when he does some plays, it really doesn't shock me because he does it every day in practice.
And Jalen, KJ gets the winning bucket. Does that play work perfectly, and are you happy it went inside?
Yeah. I didn't want us to settle for any jumpers, especially with the momentum that we had. And actually they had a guard down there, so that was the perfect place to get it to KJ to just jump over and make the shot.
Hey, Jalen, Coach Boynton was just in here and said that their goal is to make you have to work hard to get your shots off. I guess, did you feel that, and what for you felt like allowed you to get to your spots in the end?
I mean, it was hard. I mean, it's always hard when we're in the conference, but I never worry about that because I have so many other teammates that can do other things, and if that's the way they want to play, then we got other guys that can make shots, make different plays, and we all help each other get open. That was one thing we need to work on, is getting great, more open looks. But as a team, that's what we do, is just find each other and make a play for somebody else.
It's only been a couple of weeks, but you guys went back to Columbia, where DeJuan's from. Now you're going back to Tech. For Jalen and KJ, Kevin said that night, hey, we had Juan's back just like I know my guys will when we go back. What do you want to do for him in that game? Does it register? Is that part of the preparation? Do you even factor that in?
I mean, it's gonna be a high atmosphere type of game, but the main thing going back to like Columbia or Tech like that is just to let our teammates know that we got their back and that they're not alone. They don't have to win this game on their own. It's not on them to win or lose, but it's on us, and just to make it about us versus them and not Kevin versus Tech, and that's the biggest thing that we're doing.
Yeah, I obviously feel like it's going to be a different type game for Kevin since he was there last year, but I think Kevin does a good job of focusing on just the present and just what our team wants, so he never gets outside of himself. So I think it's going to be a fun atmosphere, but I'm ready to play them.
Kevin, sorry.
Go ahead.
What do you expect? I mean, you were there last year. You know what that place can be like. What do you expect?
I just expect another Big 12 game, really. Another Big 12 road game. Go in there and compete and get a W.
Obviously, you played good defense on Thompson before you hit that last three, but you had 13 seconds left. Did you plan out of the timeout to just not call a timeout because you had one left? If they hit a three, were you just going to play it out, or were you going to come up to the court and call a timeout?
Coach just told us a while ago he was going to call a timeout, but then Juan had the ball in his hands and he just let Juan make a play. KJ went over there and set a good screen and got out of it, and that's what ended up happening. KJ finished it.
Do you think are you a believer in fouling up three or let it play out? People argue all the time about that.
Play out.
Yeah, I'll just play it out.
That's how we want.
Get a stop. Yeah.
Anything else? Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, fellas.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.